Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Melissa, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. If you are new here, I do videos on missing children cases. So if you are interested in that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell so you can notify every time I upload a video. I usually upload on Fridays, but with everything that's going on in my life, I will try to upload on the days that I usually upload, but sometimes it may not happen. So today I bring a new case, and we're talking about the case of Anthonette Cayedito. She is a beautiful, beautiful little girl that went missing, and still to today we have no idea what happened. So let's go ahead and get started. So Anthonette Cristina Cayedito was born December 25th of 1976. Is a Native American girl who disappeared from her home in Guadalupe, New Mexico on April 6th of 1986. She was born 1976. I'm so sorry. Although law enforcement officially believe her to be deceased, Cayedito is still officially listed as a missing person, and her case remains open. Anthonette Cayedito was born on December 25th of 1976 to Penny Cayedito of the Navajo Nation and Anthony Montoya, a father of Italian and Hispanic descent. After her parents' separation, Antoinette and her younger sister Wendy and Cynthia were raised by their mother in Guadalupe, New Mexico. Cayedito was described as being level-headed, wise beyond her years, scoletico. She loved school, dedicated, friendly, caring, and dependable. By the time she was 6 years old, she was cooking for her sister, ironed their clothes for the week, and played a vital role in caring for them. Cayedito was known by her peers for her displayed concern for the well-being of others, particularly if they were downcast or otherwise in need. Her younger sister later described Cayedito as having a caregiver heart. Her favorite color was purple. She enjoyed listening to music of Michael Jackson's and Ronnie Sepia, and she was nicknamed Squirrel. Cayedito was a fourth grader student at Lincoln Elementary School, where she was an active above average student who displayed flair for sports and physical activities, winning the President Fitness Award in her fourth year. Outside of the school, she also displayed strong interest in her weekly Bible studies and was devoted to her religion and faith. At the time of her disappearance, she was living with her mom and sister at a 204 Armo Circle, apartment 9 in Galupo. So this is about her disappearance. Cayedito disappeared from her home in the early morning hours of April 6th of 1986. The evening, her mother Penny had been out with friends at a local bar, and Cayedito, along with her younger sister Wendy and Cynthia, were with her babysitter. Penny arrived home around midnight and sent the babysitter home. The following morning, when Penny woke up to prepare the girls for Bible school, she realized Cayedito was not in her bedroom. After inquiring with neighbors, she phoned the police. Police did not indicate any official search of the Cayedito home until 4 days after the child's disappearance. Penny told investigators that a man by the name of Emmanuel had given flowers to Cayedito 3 times in the days leading up to her disappearance, only mentioning it after a family member brought it up during the police search. A man named Roger told detectives that around 3:30 a.m. he knocked on the door and bedroom window of the Cayedito home. He claimed he was checking on Penny after they got into an argument at the bar. Roger said that he left and spent the night at the home of a friend who lived down the street. The owner corroborated Roger's account. 1 year after Cayedito's disappearance, the Guadalupe Police Department received a frantic phone call. The caller was a young girl who claimed to be Cayedito, saying that she was in Albuquerque before the call could be traced, and an angry adult voice was heard shouting, "Who say you could use the phone?" Followed up by the girl screaming and the sound of a scuffle, after which the phone call was cut off. Cayedito's mother Penny believed the voice to be her daughter, but did not recognize the adult's voice. 5 years after her disappearance, Wendy, now aged 10, gave her account of the disappearance for the first time. She told detectives that there was a second knock on the door, which Cayedito, still awake, answered. When she asked who it was, the knocker identified himself as Uncle Joe. When she opened the door, she was grabbed by two men, kicking and screaming, "Let me go, let me go." The men forced her into a brown van. Wendy didn't recognize the men as she did not get a look on their faces. She stated that she had not said anything at the time, owing to be a fear of upsetting her mother and of not being believed. Her sister Sadie has stated that she isn't sure a second knock happened. Penny never mentioned a second knock at the door until 1994, when she was interviewed by the Federal Bureau of Investigation. I told Anthonette to go ahead and answer it. She told federal agents, "I lay there for a period of time, maybe 30 minutes, and Anthonette never came back. I go up to see where she was, but I couldn't find her." Penny claimed that the knock happened between 3:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and that it was just getting light. When she got up 30 minutes later, this account differed significantly from her initial statement of waking up at 7 a.m. and finding that her daughter was missing. Later in 1994, Penny confessed that she had been involved in Cayedito's abduction, asking, "What if me and Emo did this? Will we both go to prison?" Penny stated that she and Emo got together on a plane prior to disappearance. Penny stated she wanted to know where the abduction would take place, but it was told it was better than she did not know. She admitted to knowing who was coming to take Cayedito, as well as being told Cayedito to open the door. Despite the confession, the FBI strongly believed she was involved in Cayedito's abduction. She was never charged with her disappearance. Penny died on April 18th of 1999 from the combination of liver cirrhosis and cardiac issue at age 46. Anthonette's father, Anthony Mayoa, died in August of 2012. In 2016, the interview the Albuquerque journal Wendy Monella, Cayedito's younger sister, spoke of the struggle that she and her family went through. "It just broke my whole family up. It was a very dark and sensational time." Montaña revealed that she and her mother couldn't barely talk about Anthonette without crying or getting intoxicated with drugs and alcohol. Intoxicated. That was how we cope with the pain, to numb it, not to forget about it, but to put it on a shelf, you know? The trauma of losing her sister led Montaña into a life of drug addiction, alcoholism, gang affiliation, and acquired criminal record. Throughout her adolescence into her younger adulthood, her lifestyle inevitable caused her to lose custody of her children. Around 2007, however, Montaña successfully turned her life around. "I went to rehab. I struggled to get my kids back, struggled to get away from the old person I was, to break the cycle I was raised up in, and to get far away from here. And I did it." She further added that if she could not find her sister, she could at least find herself. As of 2016, Wendy is reported raised in Banksville, California. She admits that although her memories of her sister are verged, the loss of still haunts her, and she misses her to this day. From Wendy, Cayedito is incredibly frozen in the time at age 9. A little girl with a jumble of teeth, soft brown eyes, and caregiver heart. Montaña still maintains hope that her sister is somewhere out there, and that there is still time to discover the truth of what became of her. "I'm not going to accept that she's dead. I need proof." In 2022, Cayedito's other sister, Sadie Avocado, was interviewed by KOA-TV. She stated, "It's hard not knowing the point of no closure. What happened? Where did she go?" In the interview, Avocado also publicly conveyed a message to her missing sister. "She is safe. She has a family that loves her. She has sisters. We haven't given up. We all wonder and often think about Antoninus and what she's doing. Does she have kids? What kind of life is she living?" Sadie has stated that she believes her mother was involved in Antoninus' disappearance. So here's the theories that the cops think, and the people that have been served with this case think. I'll give you mine at the end of the video. Police interviewed an uncle who was married to Penny's sister but declined to name him as suspect, and basically believed that Cayedito may be deceased, and Cayedito allowed her to be taken by Emmanuel, although her whereabouts remain unknown as of 2023. Theories range from her being either a victim of homicide or possibly human traffic. The police state that in 2016 they believe Penny may had more information than she had given police considering her daughter's disappearance. Citizens felt lie detector test and confession. 3 years after Cayedito's disappearance, her 25-year-old disabled step-aunt, Luisa Estrada, disappeared on September 15th of 1989 from Guadalajara. Unlike Anthonette, Luis was found alive in Guadalajara, Mexico a month later and returned home. Over the years, there has been question or potential connections between these two cases. So these are the sightings that people have seen her. On April 8th of 1986, a brand news report, he believed he had seen Anthonette in San Antonio. He recalled seeing a Spanish-looking girl in a long pink dress with a blonde-haired woman on the side of the road. It's known whether the girl was Anthonette. On April 19th of 1986, a woman claimed to have seen a broken truck at Thrive gas station. As the truck passed, the woman believed she could hear a little voice screaming, "Help me, help me." The witness believed it could have been Anthonette. On June 30th of 1986, a witness claimed he had seen Anthonette in a bus depot in El Paso, Texas. He claimed the girl was wearing a pink dress, very similar in early to witness account, white shoes, and had noticeable mark in her cheeks, similar to Anthonette had. 4 years later, in 1991, a witness at a restaurant in Carrasco City, Nevada, encountered a teenage girl matching Cayedito's description in the company of an unkept couple. The girl constantly knocked her utensils to the floor, seemingly intending to get the waitress' attention. According to the waitress, the girl grabbed her hand and squeezed it firmly each time the waitress handed back the utensils. After they left, the waitress cleaned their table and found a napkin under the plate the girl had been eating from. It contained 2 brief messages: "Help me, call police," right on it. So Cayedito's disappearance was featured on episode Unsolved Mystery. The episode aired on December 16th of 1982, mid-days before what would have been Anthonette's 16th birthday. And that is the case of Anthonette. I think I agree with the police. I think the mom has something to do with it. I think she knows more than what she said. And it's so sad. Like, it's so sad to know that maybe your mom knows something, for her sisters. I mean, even one of her sisters says she thinks her mom has something to do with her disappearance, and I think it just breaks people's heart to know that somebody so close to you could do something like that to somebody else. And like, why would she lie? Why would she said that there was only 1 knock when apparently there was 2 knocks? That don't make no sense. And I feel like I know something tells me she's alive, and something tells me that the mom knew more than what she was saying. She was probably scared, because like, why would you ask the detective if something happened to her and I know about it? What would happen to me and the other guy? Like, you don't ask that. And I wish I knew what type of relationship her mom and Anthonette had. Like, were they really close? Were like they best friends or something like that? If you know anything about this case or anything like that, go ahead and call, no matter what, no matter how small it is. And I hope that one day Anthonette's family gets answer, and I'm praying for them, and just hope that I could come back with a video and tell y'all that we found her, and give y'all a good update. So I will see y'all next time with the video.